This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. What up? This is DC Channel Guns coming at you another gun video. I appreciate you watching. Like, share, and subscribe. I want to appreciate all my subscribers. I want to appreciate everybody that come and support the channel. So I appreciate that. I want to appreciate the people who is on board on the movement and stuff over here. And like I said, our main goal over here is to uphold the Constitution and defend the Second Amendment. And that's pretty much the strategy over here. A lot of us on board in that. A lot of us doing everything that we can on social media, whether it's going to protest against a lot of these laws, the tyrannical laws and stuff that's raining down on gun owners all across this country. Everything that you're doing, whether it's big or small, or whatever the case may be, you're taking part of history to defend the Second Amendment in this country. So we're going to keep doing that. We're going to keep making them small steps for our Second Amendment and, to extend the freedom in this country. Because a lot of people don't understand, when it comes to the Second Amendment and how much freedom that it brings this country and everything. So we're going to keep doing that because you have the newer generation who don't understand that. Now, what I'm about to talk about is not popular. I'm talking about, everybody, going from 0 to 100. They're going so fast they can't slow down. They're tripping on their own feet and everything when it comes to our gun rights in this country. You're not going to get no help from your politicians, the media. We have so many people who, pretty much going against, the Second Amendment in this country. You have billionaires spending money. This election that we have, I know you hear every election that, hey, this is the most serious election, but this is the most serious election. There's a lot of people who don't like what Trump is doing. They're pretty much been hoping for the downfall of this country and stuff like that, hoping something coming away and slow down Trump momentum into the election. But, at the end of the day, he's what we got to, help defend the Second Amendment, whether you like it or not. I'm talking about if there was a better person out there, I would be talking about that person right now. It'd be a whole lot of people talking about that person, but it's not. So we have to, move what we have, build up on what we have and make it stronger because at the end of the day, the people who's coming after your farms and stuff on the other side, all the disagreement and stuff that you see, don't be fooled, people. I'm talking about at the end of the day, they are coming to take your farms. And, we see when you have the majority of the gun grabbers, you put them all together and you see some of the laws that they forced through. And, with that said, on the flip side of all the gun laws and stuff that we've been trying to defend, I've been to defend them, y'all trying to defend them, everybody's trying to defend all these gun laws. We have simple things that we can do to stop creating, the gun laws. And when I mean creating the gun laws, you have politicians who they read your Sunday newspaper, they look on the internet, they just see all the stuff that's happening as gun owners. And, we're paying for other gun owners' mistakes. A lot of people don't talk about that. But, if you want somebody to lie to you, I'm not the person. I'm not here to be famous. I'm not here to create false content or views or whatever and stuff like that. I'm here to defend the Second Amendment. That is the ultimate goal. I'm talking about, this is the ultimate goal here, the Second Amendment, because it's worth more than any money that you can throw at me. I'm talking about, this is something that every American, everybody in this country has a right to. And you have some people who don't appreciate, they don't understand the founding fathers. They don't understand people died. People, risked their lives. People gave up a lot of stuff to put you in this position to have farms and stuff. Everything that people do on social media, to go out to defend yourself, you and your family, to carry your farm, to go and purchase these guns and stuff. Now, it has been modernized. I'm talking about, when I say modernized, when it comes to farms, I'm talking about, you got retailers out there, you got the gun shops. I'm talking about, you have online, internet, gun sales and stuff like that, gun companies and stuff, advertising these nice farms. I'm talking about gun manufacturers producing some great technology when it comes to guns. Guns have came a long way. Rifles, handguns, whatever you want to call it, it had came a long way. The technology to make the awesome farms and stuff today has been sped up because of the technology and stuff like that we have. You have a lot of technology at your fingertips when it comes to cell phones and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I'm talking about we have to go back to square one. And first of all, as gun owners, we have to start as gun owners ourselves by locking up your farms. I'm talking about it's a huge problem. You know, farm theft is one of the biggest things in this country. Simple stuff. Now, you know, I don't understand, you know, if I'm gonna go out and spend my hard working money on a farm, no matter if it's $25 or whether it's $1,000, I am not gonna leave my farm unattended. I'm talking about that is most basic principle as a gun owner. I'm talking about you have gun owners leaving their guns unattended and everything. And you know, on the side, I'm gonna show you a stroll. You know, these are the things that's in the news all the time, every single day. These things in the news every single day, non-stop. And I'm talking about every day. Every time I flip my phone, you know, open and everything to look at what's going on in the news, this is what I see all the time. And, you know, these are the things the politicians are looking at. These are the things that keep creating these laws and stuff that we're trying to defend. We're finding ourselves defending things that we have gun owners keep creating in this country. You don't hear people talking about that. But some of these gun owners are careless. I'm talking about, it don't take but a small percentage to mess it up for everybody. Every gun law I have seen, it's a small percentage of people who messed up and create these gun laws for everybody. Why should I pay for gun laws that somebody else is messing up and breaking? We're paying for everything. We're paying for what the criminals doing. We're paying for what gun owners are doing. We're paying for what the politicians are doing. We're paying for what everybody else is doing. I'm talking about the law-abiding citizens who follow the law every single day. And we've been fighting some of everything. You know, and we've been fighting people that's on our side too, because they're creating some of this stuff. We're not just fighting one sector when it comes to, you know, your gun rights in the country. We're fighting a whole lot of sectors that people is not going to discuss. But, you know, when you have people such as, you know, anytime you point a farm, you don't point a farm unless you intend to destroy what's behind it. I'm talking about you have people who carrying loaded farms, playing with it, whatever you want to call it, showing it to people, and people being shot with this stuff. People being shot just for somebody just showing them something on the farm. And that's careless there. You can come up with all the words that you want to when these things happen, but guess what? You can't bring people back. There's nothing that can bring people back, no matter if somebody was just careless or reckless or whatever you want to call it. I'm talking about it's happening in too many places. You got people leaving farms in bathrooms, restaurants. You have sports players who are getting caught trying to carry a firearm on an airplane. I'm talking about, you know, how dumb can you get? You're a professional sports player and you do not know that you cannot just carry a firearm right on the airplane. You can't do that. These are the things that's going on. You got a lot of smart people, but you got some dumb ones out there too. I'm talking about leaving your farm inside a vehicle unlocked. Criminals ain't got to do no work no more. You got careless gun owners just, hey, you know, you go out and buy a couple $100 firearm and I'm going to just leave it in a vehicle. Whether you lock the door or not, you still make it easy for a criminal to get it. Because when they break in vehicles, guess what? Their main thing they're looking for is a firearm. Everything else is secondary. So that's how a lot of criminals are getting firearms. You have laws now that are pretty much being created, you know, as careless gun owners, you'll be charged for leaving your gun unattended, not locking up your firearm. Guess what? Just add to the list of gun confiscation in the country. There's even more ways. That they set these spider webs a trap. They set these spider webs traps for gun owners to lose their Second Amendment. Once you lose your Second Amendment, people, you don't get it back. That is the most difficult thing that, you know, gun owners don't understand. Once you fall into one of their traps, you can't get your Second Amendment back. You lose your gun rights. That's just the law. That's just the law that they have set. Some of you might not agree with that law and the way it's set and everything, but that's what it is. That's what we're going with now. There's a lot of patriots who lost their gun rights. And, you know, a lot of people need to start taking pride in the Second Amendment. It's very serious, people. It's a one-shot deal. You don't get second opportunity and third. Some people might have been fortunate enough the mistakes or something was happening in second and to get their Second Amendment, get their gun rights back. But that's a small percentage. You can't, it's so small you have to look under the microscope. But the bulk of them, it's gone. That's it. It's gone. And the way these laws are set is to pretty much diminish gun owners in this country, not to increase. I don't care what you hear on TV. Not to keep you safe. It's to take your gun rights from you. And that's been my mission up here the whole time to pretty much expose a lot of this stuff. I'm not going with the crowd. I don't go with the crowd with everything. It's a lot of things that's in the dark that we need to bring out in the light when it comes to your gun rights. And that's what I'm trying to do over here. It's very difficult to pretty much, pick something so small that nobody can see to bring it to light. It's very difficult to do that. It's easy to just pick everything that everybody else is talking about. It's easy to do that. But I'm trying to find the things that we're going 0 to 100. We're running over it. You have people every day walking over money that's right on their feet because they're going so fast. I see pennies, nickels, quarters, and dimes. Nobody's seeing that. Only thing they see, now they'll see $100 bill. They'll see a 20 and a 10 that's laying down there, but they don't see the pennies and the nickels and the quarters. That's what I'm looking for when it comes to your gun rights. I'm looking for the pennies, the nickels, and the quarters to bring to your attention. But we have too many incidents when it comes to gun owners, and they're creating even more laws, for gun owners and everything. So we could do that small percentage if we just, take safety serious. A lot of people have lost their lives because of people's recklessness. You can't bring these people back. That's serious to me. A lot of you might not think it's so serious, but that's very serious to me. You can't bring these people back. You just can't. Accidents happen. We have car accidents every single day because you have somebody, not paying attention to what they're doing out there driving, whether they're drinking or whatever, distracted, whatever the case may be. You can't bring these people back. This is something we should not be getting used to. You have a lot of people getting used to these things. We should not get used to gun owners making mistakes, accidental shootings and stuff like that. Just showing somebody a firearm and stuff like that. Safety comes first. Make sure the gun is unloaded. Make sure if you're carrying a weapon, it is on you at all times. If you're going to the bathroom at a retail or whatever, and you put it down or whatever, but make sure you get that before you leave. Because if you're leaving firearms in the bathroom, people, that's very disturbing to me. That obviously, keeping everyone safe is not your first thing. You have to start with yourself first before you start with others. If you can't keep yourself safe, how are you going to protect others? How are you going to protect your family? That's something to think about. But I just wanted to show you what is really going on in this country. This is the underground layer that a lot of people is not talking about. So just want to discuss that a little bit. So this is DC Channel Guns, and I'll catch you on the next one. This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.